Canadian rower Tropham Anderson measures everything. His heart rate, his speed, how much he eats, and now his sleep. The latest wearable technology allows him to track how much shut-eye he's actually getting and adjust his training accordingly.
Heart rate technology is something I definitely use while I sleep. It allows me to get the overall average, which I could never have gotten before, not just an instant heart rate, and I'm able to track that. Also, the wristband I use is able to track when I do fall into sleep, because everyone knows you go to sleep, you roll around a bit, you don't really know when do I actually go to sleep. I try to go to sleep at 8 o'clock, by 9 o'clock I'm still up sometimes. So the wristband's able to tell me how much deep sleep I have, how much light sleep, how I feel, how I should feel, and those are the two main pieces of technology that I utilize.
Down the lane, kicks it all the way through, layup is good!
The men's basketball team is the pride of George Washington University. When training starts next season, they'll be wearing sleep trackers for the first time.
It's Bluetooth enabled, so it hooks up to my iPhone, and I have an app on my iPhone which hooks up to the Lark software.
Coach Matt Johnson says wristbands that monitor motion will show when and how often his athlete's sleep is being interrupted.
Just like nutrition, you know, you want an athlete to eat well, but it's very difficult to monitor it because they're not in this room, they're not in front of you. Same thing with sleep, is you try to impress upon them the importance of it, but you truly don't know if they're getting the optimal range. You know, so with these devices now, they're telling you that.
Research has shown that sleep deprivation can affect everything from the amount of weight an athlete can lift, reaction times in sport, and the ability to handle competition stress. But the technology that enables athletes to assess their sleep for the first time has limitations, say experts.
It's a combination of the kind of signals that we get from these electrodes that will tell us what kind of sleep you get.
At this clinic, sleep is measured by brain activity, eye and muscle movements. Doctors say it's the only accurate measurement of sleep quality.
That'll tell me that the patient's most likely in deep sleep.
Wristbands that detect restlessness or movements may be wrongly assuming that the person is awake.
They're purely based on the assumption that motion equals being awake. And if you're moving, you're awake. If you're not moving, you're rest, which is where these trackers are worn, that you must be asleep. And that's a very simplified assumption of what sleep is. Have a good night.
Mass-market sleep trackers may not offer detailed analysis, but they can provide an overall picture of sleep patterns and duration. And experts say that along with other digital health monitors, they have raised awareness of the importance of sleep for everybody. Jane O'Brien, BBC News, Washington.